Good morning, everybody. This is Stephen Rowlands, ready with another coffee time and spiritual chat. Today's going to be slightly different. Going to be uh, doing some messages today as well. I thought it'd be nice as getting um, close to Christmas to do some messages, but I'm looking for some donations to this year's fundraiser for the MS Society. Sorry, I'm no good at multitasking. I'm typing as well as trying to talk to you. But this year's fundraiser is for the MS Society. Now, they help people suffering with multiple sclerosis, obviously, and they do counselling. They help people with MS find jobs. They help them with housing, because obviously MS has a massive impact on somebody's life. They lose their jobs, they lose their income, sometimes their housing at risk and things like that. So the MS Society really does try and help them live as normal life as possible. And I for one would like to help them achieve that. They also fund research into new drugs to help ease the symptoms of MS, and and their phone line has to be manned and everything like that. And they have to pay counsellors to help these people, because it does have a real devastating effect on somebody's life when they are suffering with MS. So please make a donation today. Your donation will be your ticket to the Spirit of Christmas demonstration of mediumship with myself, Vicky Cowell, Chelsea Cassidy and Nikki Ferguson. If you send me the screenshot of your donation or leave a note on the Just Giving page that I've posted, I will send you the Zoom details. The Spirit of Giving Christmas demonstration is the 18th of December at 7:30 p.m. If somebody could comment, please, because I did see there was one person viewing just recently. Just say hello and all the rest of it, and that would be great. I've posted the link to donate if you would like. I can't give messages to people I can't see. Hello Joanna, how you doing? Okay, I'm sorry that there hasn't been a coffee time for the past couple of weeks. Just that I've been really busy the past couple of weeks, with work and like material work, delivering meals to the vulnerable, also doing services and Zooms and all the rest of it. So I've been very, very busy. Okay, sadly last night I had to cancel the trance because Dinky Wifey was feeling under the weather. But I'm doing a trance next week. I think it's for signs of the afterlife. I'm also doing a chat with the lovely Janet Bramwell on the 16th. I must get hold of Lorraine and find out how that's going to work. But me and Janet are two long-serving mediums, and we're going to be talking about how we got into all this, what we do, some of our lives and times. So I hope you can all join us. Okay, is there anybody else watching, please? Just let me know that you're here. Okay. Right, it's 4 viewers, but only Joanna said hello to me. Okay. Comments are very slow this morning. If you have any spiritual questions or you would like a message from Spirit, please comment. Okay. Hello, Shaz, you here? What are you saying yes to, Shaz? I'm doing me posters for next year, Shaz. I've got a couple of dates at Weymouth in both of them, so I hope to see you there at some point. Okay, all right. I'm really looking. Oh, you're here. Okay, well, glad to see you here, Shaz. If there's any questions that you might have, or if you would like a message, please keep popping up, all four of you. Okay, and I'll see what I can do. But I think Christmas is a special time for all people, for families to get together and all the rest of it. I know I've spent quite a bit of money on gifts this year, but I still like to believe that Father Christmas delivers them Christmas Eve, even though I will be wrapping them when the wife's out of the way. You know, but what does Christmas mean to you? Please tell me what Christmas means to you. Apart from spending lots of money and lots of cooking, what does Christmas mean to you? Is the message of Christmas still there? Do you think that the message of Christmas should be a year-round thing? Because I do. We forget about love, kindness, and compassion in the new year, don't we? And about giving. You know, but I think that the Christmas message is very important for us all this time of the year. Okay? Is it because I'm asking for donations it's gone quiet? Okay, I don't know. Alright? If you would like to donate, I'll just stick the link there for you all. Okay? Or you can do it through the Just Giving page. Hello Eva, how you doing? Okay, Merry Christmas to you, Eva. I was just sort of like saying, what do people think of the message of Christmas? What does Christmas mean to them? And will we be carrying on the message of Christmas throughout the new year? I really hope that we do so. And as usual this year, I'm struggling to raise money. Alright, I've got 4 mediums including myself, but we've got hardly any donations. So we need people to demonstrate to, or I'm going to have 3 mediums not doing anything on the night. So please donate. You'll be helping a lot of people. Oh, that's great. That's great, Shaz. I'm really pleased that you've come out of emergency accommodation and into your own home. So please have a lovely Christmas with your partner and family. That'll be lovely. It's going to be a quiet one this year for me and Dinky Wifey. We're both working Christmas Day. Well, I think we're working. I know the wife is. I've put my name down to work Christmas Day. My wife's a carer and in a nursing home, and I deliver food for the elderly and vulnerable. So I will be making sure that they get their appetito Christmas dinner. Morning, Jane. How are you? Lovely to see you. Really glad these spiritually inspired poems went down in your service. Yeah, as soon as I get drawn to someone, yeah, it is cold. Luckily enough, I haven't had to go to work this morning, but my wife sort of trudged out at 10 to 6 this morning to go to work. And when I drew the curtains this morning, it was, shall we say, white here. So I'm really blessed that I didn't have to go to work. Yeah, Shaz, think your wifey's got some people suffering with dementia. I deliver to people suffering with dementia. Um, and sometimes there's some heartbreaking stories there, but it breaks my heart. One lady was telling me that she was going to see her house, a house that she bought years ago, and she's going to visit her daddy there. Well, this lady must be sort of like in her late 80s, so but it touched my heart, you know, that she was convinced that she was going to go and see her daddy. Dementia has, obviously, it's a very, it's something we've all got to be prepared to face, haven't we? You know, not only with ourselves, but anyone in the family. It's, I've seen the effects of it on family members and on people that I visit, and it's terrible. They're just a shell of the person that they used to be, so I've decided that one of next year's fundraisers is going to be for dementia. If people could keep popping up, please. Well, I think we had -6 here. That's cold enough here, Eva. -18, I wouldn't go outside the door. You know what I mean? Because I'm a cold morsel, as my wife tells me, because I've got bad circulation. But, yeah. Okay, I'll see if I could get drawn to somebody in a minute and give a message. Well, I'm going to see if I can, or we can, raise more awareness of dementia. Because, like I say, I deliver food to people suffering dementia, and at times it's quite heartbreaking when you talk to them. And it's quite sad, I think, that they're living on their own. But that's just my opinion. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Shaz. Dementia is devastating, not only for the person, but for the families as well. Okay. But I think sort of springtime, once we've got over Christmas, we'll do a fundraiser for dementia. Also, next year I'm thinking of doing a marathon of mediums on Zoom for the MS Society, because my friend, the lovely Laura Knight, she's an MS sufferer, and I promised her that I will run a marathon of mediums next year. Okay. Yeah, some of these old ladies, Jane, they're living on their own. It just breaks my heart. But anyway, that's only my opinion. But next year we'll be doing a marathon of mediums thingy to raise funds for the MS Society, as I promised the local. It's going to be on Zoom, so you can be in anywhere in the world, Shaz. All right. So I will be looking for 11 other mediums to come and demonstrate, give an hour of their time to demonstrate. Okay. We'll do it, say, 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. I've got to run it past, her that thinks she's got to be obeyed first, but I'm sure she'll go for it. Give me 2 seconds, people. Right, if we can keep popping up, I'll see if I can get drawn to somebody and give a message. Yeah, I bet, yeah. In my time as a homeless recovery worker, trying to get support for people that are suffering with alcoholic dementia and stuff like that. That was sort of like trying to move a mountain. They can't get mental health support because they're not sober, and social services are reluctant to help them in any way. Just 1 hour will be fine because, like I say, in this day and age, everybody's a medium, aren't they? So I'm sure that I won't have any problem finding 11 mediums. You know, but I would like to invite people that I've worked with, or people that I've seen work, people who I trust, who I know. I'll come to that if it's a day I'm not working, Jane. But for the medley of mediums, I will be inviting mediums that I know and trust to demonstrate. I've either worked with them or I've seen them working. Yeah, I'm not just going to have any old Tom, Dick and Harry that says I'm a medium on there. Well, if you want me to do some private readings for that, I'll come along, Jane. Or I'll just come there and have a cup of coffee and a slice of cake. I like coffee and cake. Who doesn't like coffee and cake? Alright. But let me ask you all another question. How do you think you've progressed over this last year spiritually? With me, I am doing more healing. Because my guides for a good few years have been telling me I think I know Sylvia, but anyway, I've been doing loads more healing, so I'm pleased with that, and I think Spirit are pleased as well. How do you feel that you've progressed over the years? Okay. Well, let me know when this age thing for Ages UK's going on, and I'll come along. Drink the coffee, eat the cake, and if you want me to give some messages, let me know. Alright. That's lovely, Jane. I'll tell you what, Jane, I don't know what you think, but I think Shirley Spiritualist Church is going from strength to strength. I like what I see in the posts, with the open circles and all the rest of it, and the services and stuff like that, and the fundraising. I think it's lovely. You know what I mean? So well done to all at Shirley Spiritualist Church. I do enjoy serving there myself. Yeah. Okay. It's gone now, folks. Don't let it be me doing all the talking. How do you think you've developed spiritually this year? And what are you looking forward to doing next year? Okie dokie. Yeah, or talk to Totton Spiritualist Church. They've got a food bank there. If you let me know, I've done a fundraiser for Totton Spiritualist earlier this year. But I'm not a celebrity medium, so we struggle to get donations. But yeah. Shoaling Food Bank or Totton Spiritualist Church, they're lovely there. They run a food bank. Alright, but if you can get clothing as well, and like pots and pans and stuff like that, anything that helps. Okay? Because you'll have a lot of street homeless coming in. Okay? Well, you know what I mean, Jane. You know what I mean. What's Joe just said? Let's have a look. I'm going to try and read back through the comments now. That's good, Shaz. Yeah, Joanna, get Marcel to do a coffee and walnut cakes. I like that. All right. How's the tarot reading coming, Joe? I see you had a good night the other night. Yeah, I think in our spiritual journey, Shaz, and for everybody, it's there are many people that will knock us and try and put us down, but we've got to try and let it go and just focus on our path. I think that's something I've had to learn over the years. And as Shaz says, it will make your connection to spirit stronger. Morning, Daniela. Okay, lovely to see you here. I had the pleasure of meeting the lovely Daniela a couple of weeks ago at Walton. Okay, all right. Anyway, Daniela, apart from trying to raise money and maybe give a message, we're just asking what Christmas means to people and will they carry on the message of Christmas next year? Yeah, I think any form of spiritual service, Jane, is about commitment, whether it's to a church or to demonstrations or whatever we do. And it's about being selfless in this commitment because it's all about spirit. A spirit guide said to us once in a talk donkeys years ago that a church is a medium for the spirit. So as long as we can, in that church or centre, we can facilitate it as being a medium for the spirit. Not only the messages from spirit, but the teachings of spirit. I think that church will go well. And I think it's lovely, Jane, that, you know, like yourselves and Totham are showing the service side of spiritualism, because spiritualism is about service to others. You know what I mean? By you know, raising money or doing food banks or whatever. It is about service to others. That's what spirit teaches. I'll go along with that. Do you know what? It's just come into my head, Daniela. If it's okay with you, I'd like to do a service with you somewhere, even if it's a Zoom. What do you reckon, young Daniela? Thanks. What I'm going to do, Eva, thank you. Eva, I'm going to send you the Zoom details for the demonstration of spirit on the 18th. That's very, very kind of you, Eva. Right, okay. When I've got up here, I'll send you the Zoom details, Eva. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Well, Eva's donated. Yeah. Are you from up at Walton Way, Daniela? I remember bringing you your dumplings, your grandmother's dumplings. I love that. All right, but perhaps I could ask Walton. Yeah, okay, I will do. Or if we don't do it live in a church, we can do it on Zoom. Okay. All right, I better give somebody a message because I did say that I was going to give messages this morning. Okay. All right. I'll speak to young Ashley. I'm supposed to be doing a joint one there with Kevin Trefry at some point as well. Okay. Ashley's given me some services for next year, so I'll ask her if you can join me at one of them. Okay. And I'll send you the date. Alright. Okay, keep popping up, people, because I promised messages this morning. No, lovely lady, your grandmother. It was a pleasure to give a message from her, actually. Was it? It's only me and Daniela talking at the moment. It's good to hear that you've improved, Joe, as well. Alright. You develop from tarot into full-on mediumship. You never know. You might be standing up there with me one day. Yeah, if you come across like that. Okay. Hello, Shaz. What I want to say to you from Spirit is, Shaz, that I know you spoke to me at Weymouth, and I know you do have health concerns, but I just feel drawn to say from Spirit to look after your health. Okay. And you did tell me where your problems are, so, but they are filling your body up with light around that area. Okay. I just wanna say that sorry, I've just read another message and it's just gone. Okay. I just want to say that your spirit guides are here and they're asking for you to relax, Shaz. Okay. And they're bringing you in that peace. They're talking about you getting uptight, Shaz. I don't know if you can understand that. Okay. Katrina, I really don't know if I can bring your dad forward, but I will try. I will ask, but if he comes forward, I will ask. It's up to him whether he comes forward or not. Okay. Can you understand any of that, Shaz? Okay. There's a gentleman here that used to dress up as Father Christmas. Shaz. But he's not wearing the white fluffy beard that you associate with Father Christmas. Okay. He's saying he didn't need to put a cushion down his front because he had a big belly. Can you understand this, gentleman? And he looks quite tanned, like he was out in all weathers. And he's sort of like got a 5 o'clock shadow. He's quite a big fella, if you know what I mean. But he's coming to you with a lot of love and a lot of strength. Shaz, can you understand any of this, Shaz? And he's just saying to me to say to you one thing at a time, please. I'm just waiting for Shaz to talk to me. I've got a gentleman here that used to dress up as Father Christmas. He was a big man. He didn't need a pillow down his front because he had a big enough belly. He looks quite tanned, like he would have worked in all weathers. He's rough shaven, and he's coming to you and he's saying one thing at a time. Can you answer me, please, Shaz? He's also talking to me about being very clumsy. Right, Shaz is not talking back to me, so I think I'll move on. Okay. I know there's a 40-second delay. With you, Daniela, I want to say that you've got newer guides coming in with you. Okay. And they're helping you to find a newer light, a newer awareness. Okay. Alright. Have you been getting into the magical side of things, Daniela? Can you understand the gentleman? Shaz. Right, I'll just finish off with Shaz. What I want to say to hello Pat, I hope you're feeling better, mate. Right, a new relationship. I mean, a relationship. It's just like me and Dinky Wifey when we first met, and I was wondering if I should move down here to live with her. A relationship's like a parachute. You know, jumping out of a plane with a parachute. If it opens, you know, you sail down to earth quite happily. If it doesn't, you end up being spread across 3 counties. But the more you worry about it going wrong, the more it will go wrong. All right? Let love guide the way, Shaz. And you will find the way. All right? Don't let your fears and your insecurities guide you. Let love for your man guide the way. Let unconditional love find the way. Because it's like last night, I didn't really want to cancel the trance, but I had to put my wife first. So there are times that we have to put our other halves first. So let unconditional love guide your way. Alright? I will be back, Daniela. Alright? I'm trying to get a link with Katrina as well, because obviously she's grieving. Alright? But yeah, you've got holly bushes coming around you, Daniela. And Shaz, will you just sit and relax and do some I'll send you some healing later, Patrick. Right. I've never heard of Edwin Courtney. It's been quite some years before I was dealing. Yeah. And this comes. I mean, I don't know holly, but the holly bushes are coming in with like the Wiccan side of things and stuff like that. Okay. But I think holly bushes are sort of like the symbol of old into new. And I think that you're going to be finding a new life in the new year. Okay? Because I think, from what I'm being said, there's this sort of like archetypal figure that looks a bit like Pan. You know who Pan is, don't you? Alright? Okay, and there's a goddess here as well. Alright? Okay. Yeah, please look up holly bushes and their meaning. Alright? Okay, because I know that they have a particular meaning. Yeah, your dad's just smiling at me and nodding his head. Oh, that's good. Right, let's focus on Daniela now. I just feel that you're removing ties from the past. This is coming in from this goddess energy. Alright. You're looking for pure freedom. Does that make sense, Daniela? But Pan is coming in with these holly bushes. Your grandmother's here with me as well, Daniela. I know it's your grandmother because she was communicating with me the other week to give you a message. Alright? Okay. Alright. What I'm being asked to say to you is don't push forward until you're free of all your ties. Okay, so that you've got total freedom. Okay? And it's like your grandmother saying to me about time. And I'm being shown the dumplings again. Okay? But I think in the new year, I think you're going to be guided in a different way, if that makes sense, Daniela, because they're really focusing on your heart. They're channeling a lot of light into your heart. Okay? And I know there's lots of mediums that like to talk about high vibrational, but I feel this is very high vibrational, what they're doing with you at this time. So please just follow the path. Alright, there's a gentleman here with me, but I'm not quite sure what he's showing me, so give me a second. Yeah, but they're preparing your heart for something. You know what I mean, Daniela? They're taking you up a few levels. Okay? Alright. Okay. Because I don't think you're going to be working in the way that a lot of people do, like out on the platforms and stuff like that, or the general accepted way of people working. I think you're going to be doing much higher stuff than that. Okay. Hello, Derek. Lovely to see you. Hope you and family are well. Yeah. So just go with the flow. But I want to say to you from your grandmother that you've got to be comfortable and relaxed with it. Because it's almost like becoming invisible. Does that make sense? Is Katrina Henry still about? Well, I've got a black-haired gentleman with me. Yeah, I didn't know Kevin, but it's always sad when just stay around. So I'm going to try and get a message to you, Katrina. All right, okay. But yeah, Kevin, I never met him, I never knew him, but I've heard lots of lovely things about him, and it's always sad when another medium passes to the higher life. Okay. All right. But anyway, I've forgotten your name, Daniela. I've got a dark-haired gentleman here, and he's slim, and he looks like he's sort of like about mid to late 30s. Okay. And I feel there that he makes wooden toys. I'll wait for Daniela to come back with me on that one. Katrina, I just want to give you my love. Yeah. He was a perfectionist. Whatever he made, he would make it as real as possible, but it would be in scale, if you know what I mean. And he's telling me to say to you that you know, look to perfect your gifts, your awareness. Yeah, he's round you, but he's saying, look to forget to develop perfection in your awareness with spirit. And I think he's talking about attunement there, Danielle. I think the more attuned you are, the better you are. You know what I mean? That's just my own personal thought. But he's just coming to you, and he wants to give you a push. All right. He's giving you a push towards new beginnings. I don't know why, but I feel that there's some kind of move involved here. All right. Yeah, the more attuned you are, the more you can do. You know what I mean? That's just a simple, basic fact. Right, where's young Katrina? I want to give you my love, young Daniela, and we'll sort something out as far as demonstration goes in the new year. Yeah, a lot of people don't seem to realise that. The more attuned you are, and the more loving you are, the better the link with spirit. Okay? God bless you. Right, Katrina, I'm going to see if I can get you a message. Anyway, we're still asking for donations to the MS Society. Your donation will get you a ticket to this year's Spirit of Christmas demonstration of mediumship with myself, Victoria Cowell, Chelsea Cassidy and Nikki Ferguson. It should be a good night, and that is on the 18th. So that's a week, is Sunday, next Sunday. Yeah, it is. Don't try to, Daniela, don't try to attune to too many things. You know, just one guide, one level at a time. Okay, and then you've got to have attunements to what that level, that guide or whatever is communicating to you. You can make a donation on the 22nd, young Shaz. I will send you the Zoom details as well. I do realise, as I was saying, I've spent a load of money on Christmas this year, and I know everybody's spending lots of money this year, and money's tight with one thing and another, with the fuel bills going up through the roof, and the shopping's going up through the roof, and everything all right. But I will send you the Zoom details, Shaz. Just please make a donation on the 22nd. That'll be great. All right. Where's Katrina Henry gone? Because I felt a lady in spirit buzzing around her. Come on, Katrina, come and speak to me, please. Whilst I'm waiting for Katrina, lovely. I'm going to see if I can get you a message, all right? But when I spoke to you earlier, I could feel a lady there in spirit with you, and I'm going to ask her to draw close to me now. But obviously, as you've lost your father, there's a lot of love and there's a lot of healing coming to you from spirit. Okay, but there seems to be this pressure on you. Can you understand that, Katrina? All right. Okay. What I want to say to you, whatever the funeral arrangements are, Katrina, please go ahead with what you want. Okay. And do you understand the pressure on you? What I want to say to you is, Katrina, just relax. And just do, whatever you want for the funeral. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I've got a lady building up with me in spirit, and she's quite a strong lady, if you know what I mean. I want to put her into her 70s, possibly her 80s, but she's got no teeth. All right, or she hasn't got her teeth in. Okay. But she's coming to me to say to you, okay, I just build problems with her joints, with her knees and her elbows as well. I don't know if you can understand this lady. Okay. But she's quite outspoken, this lady. I don't know if you can understand her, Katrina. What's she saying to me to say to you, Katrina? It's about time you started looking after yourself rather than worrying about what other people think. She's saying you're constantly beating yourself up. All right. I feel this lady would have liked to cook as well. All right. Okay. I just feel that she got annoyed quickly as well. I don't know if you can understand this, Katrina. If you could answer me as quickly as possible, Katrina, that would be great. I need another chewy. Right. Right. And this lady's talking to me about a time where you felt rejection. Can you understand that? I've been giving you information, Katrina. I need you to confirm it and all. I've got a lady. She looks about 80 odd. She's not got her teeth in. I feel that she was quite a strong, outspoken lady. And she's just showing me this sort of like tray of baking that she did. Okay. And she's the one who's been telling me about the pressure on you at the moment. But she's saying to me to say to you to stop beating yourself up. Alright? Great, I'm looking forward to you being there, Eva. Alright? Once I've finished on here, I'll send it to you. I want to bring a lot of love to you from a gentleman in spirit. Katrina, I'm just going to give you who's communicating with me. But your mum now is in a vibration of unconditional love. So she's okay. Alright? As I said, I am raising funds for the MS Society. Each donation will get you a ticket to the Spirit of Christmas donation. But I've got a gentleman here with you, and I feel that he was a very, very kind gentleman. Okay, and he wants to give you his love. He's a bit shorter than me. He's about 5'7", 5'8". Okay. And when he was younger, he would have had short dark hair. All right. But what he's saying is he's saying that he was taken away too soon. All right. And this comes along with this feeling of rejection, like you were feeling that, you know, you were left out on your own without this gentleman's guidance and this gentleman's love. Can you understand that, Katrina? All right. But he's coming with you with a lot of love now, and he wants you to know that he's with you. Okay, Katrina? Alright. Okay. This gentleman's telling me that he spent a lot of time working. Okay, and he was away from home, or wherever he was working took up a lot of his time, but he was away from home. Alright. I feel this gentleman passed quite suddenly to spirit as well. Alright. But you've always felt his loss. Okay. But he's coming to you and he's telling you that he's with you. And he's trying to make up for lost time. For want of a better way of putting it, Katrina. He's putting away, he's trying to make up for lost time. He's just telling me you need building up from the inner self. Okay? And he's asking me to ask you to be strong. Alright? He's also saying he thought that working and earning money for family was the most important thing. Okay? But he realised that not only did he miss out a lot, but family missed out a lot. And he's just telling me that he wished he'd spent more time around you when you were a little girl. Okay? Because you needed that love and that guidance then. Alright. Okay. Alright. Do you know the baubles you put on a Christmas tree? Have you got a special bauble that you hang for him? I need a yes, no, or I don't know on that one, Katrina. Because he's just showing me this red bauble hanging on a tree. And you spend a lot of time looking back into the past and wishing things are different. He's saying, oh, brilliant, that's beautiful. He's saying, stop thinking about the past, thinking you can change things. You can't change the past. You can't have regrets. He's just saying to me to say to you to make your future beautiful, Katrina. Do you have children, Katrina? Because what he's saying is that history sometimes repeats, at times repeats itself if we do not change. Okay, so please look for the best in yourself to change for the future and bring the best out of yourself into your life. Remove all the fear, remove all the doubt, remove the pain from the past. If you would like, I will give you a healing session, because my guides are very good at that kind of thing, to help you to move forward. Okay? Alright. Okay. Alright. I've got a short man here with you, and he's like a dwarf. Do you understand him? Right. I'll message you and I will make arrangements. We'll do a Facebook video messenger healing session. Okay? Because I just feel you need some help physically. Alright? He's telling me that you have trouble getting up from the settee and that you have problems with your spine. Okay, can you understand that, Katrina? But I've got a gentleman, he would be classed as a dwarf. He's coming there with you. I don't know if you understand him. But he's telling me that you were always frightened of him. Okay, but he's telling me that you were always frightened of him. Alright? But he just wants to come along and give you his love. Alright? Thank you, Daniela. I will send you the Zoom details. I'm just writing your name down, Daniela. Thank you. Alright, I'll see if I can get time to do another one of these in the week, because like I say, there's 4 mediums working. We need quite a few people to be able to work with. Okay, to give messages to. Alright? Okie dokie. Right, Katrina, I'm going to try and get back to you. Alright? He's showing me you running behind a chair. Alright? To hide from him, Katrina. But Katrina, I want to give you the love of spirit. And I want you to know that they're there and they are around you and they are supporting you at this time. But they want you to accept love. Does that make sense? Once you accept love, they can help you. Right, Katrina, that's your message and I hope it's helped you. Well, I just want to say to you, Katrina, that when our loved ones pass from the physical to the spirit, they enter a vibration of pure unconditional love, so they're always okay. And through that unconditional love, they get healing from their earth life. Did your mother have problems with her legs? We've got a lady here that had problems with her legs. Alright then. I'll ask about your living, Mum. I've got a lady here for you that had problems with her legs. She's in spirit. Okay. What my guide is saying to me to say to you is please send love to your mother. And perhaps contacting her and asking her if she is okay would help you and her. Okay? With that I say God bless you, Katrina. I don't know if she's going to be okay. Why don't you phone her up and ask her? Okay, what I'm being shown, Katrina, is a lot of blue and white light. Coming to your mother, and there's gold light as well. Okay? I feel that she's receiving healing not only on a physical level but a spiritual level. Okay, and that's all I can tell you at this time. Okay, Katrina, that's your message. Thank you for working with me. You're welcome, Katrina. Anyway, nearly time for me to go. Thank you all for your donations. If there's any questions that you would like to ask, please ask now, or forever hold your peace. Right. Thank you for joining me this morning, everybody. And I will send the Zoom details to those that have donated. And as I say, I've got a Just Giving page that I've posted. And if anybody would like to donate to that and screenshot their donation and send it to me, I will send you the Zoom details for the demonstration on the 18th. Anyway, God bless you all. Blessings to you this Sunday. Bye bye.